scumbag, Sean.
And where's your evidence?
Sounds a bit risky, man.
So, Sean, have you got a venereal disease?
Have
you got a venereal disease, Sean?
I have the human papillomavirus, which is a skin-to-skin contact virus, which causes warts all around the body.
So you've got the dose, Sean, yeah? And you don't use condoms, do you?
Again, you're causing public panic. That's misinformation.
No, I'm not causing public panic. I'm warning people not to fucking go near you and your warty little dick.
For a start. You don't have a
Don't go near Sean and his warty little dick. That's a public service announcement, you cunt.
Well, that's going to help me get money out of you then. You absolutely...
You ain't getting shit out of me, son.
Whichever way you look at it, though, Chrissy, you can't source where Sean caught it from. Or can you?
Exactly.
Right, look, I know...
Did you
don't do nothing. Sean, are you still carrying handcuffs? You still carrying handcuffs?
Yeah,
because I think you need to move up to...
Chrissy, have you ever met this Isil Travis in real life?
No, I've never met Bleeding Heart. I've had a few conversations with her over WhatsApp when she was begging me to get her money back from her fat boy.
She said the same thing to me 2 weeks ago. She begged me for the money, and I do believe that you're telling the truth about that. I can trust you on that one. Yeah.
But I've never spoken to her about the Hampstead case. I've never.
Said she lies. Said she lies.
That's they never make them. Did they make a film out about it yet?
Not yet.
No, they never They won't be making no movie about Robert.
Are you pissed off that he ran off to Boston without you?
Yeah, you think he ran off to San Francisco? I don't care.
No, I didn't say I think it. I asked you it as a question.
You see, when you know...
You didn't. I've never bought any cocaine.
Short program about me in Sky News and
I've never played for cocaine. I've never taken cocaine.
What was Guy Gibson's dog called?
Unluckily for you, I've never admitted to it, and I've never said it because I've never done it. You have admitted.
Your BNP mates?
I've not got any.
How
much did your skag cost you when you took it?
pay for your BNP membership?
I've never had a BNP membership.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I can answer your allegations, Babs, but you can't answer me.
I need your membership.
Did you buy the heroin you took? Did you buy the heroin you took?
Just stop answering him. Leave him with nothing.
I'm not giving him. What
on, you do what Wendy tells you. You old groom.
I'm not telling her, I'm advising her.
When was the last time you shaved your moustache?
When?
Morris, why did you think that the whole RAF owned one dog?
Do you honestly think that
I never said the whole RAF.
Wendy, did I am in person?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Prove it. You can't. I never said it.
Yeah, you did.
What did you say?
You know Guy Gibson's dog?
What's his name, Babs?
You know,
what's his name, Babs?
Trigger. You know that dog?
It wasn't called Trigger.
Yeah?
Trigger. Trigger? It wasn't called Trigger.
Well, what was it called then?
Yeah,
I don't know. You tell me. You're the expert. You was around. You was in your 20s when that dog was alive.
I know the dog.
You was in your 20s when that dog was alive. You was in your 20s when that dog was alive.
I'm not saying the dog's name because I'm not a racist.
Yes, you are. Your name was
Trigger. Yeah, his name was Trigger.
You're a racist. Babs, you're a racist skaghead.
The thing is, the difference between me and you is
you're a racist skaghead and I'm not.
Something. Just
you're a racist skaghead, Babs.
You've even got Riley.
She lives with me. She's my daughter. She's lived with me her whole life.
She's got no hope in life with a father.
She's got loads of hope.
You need the boyfriend, right? You be
She's got a boyfriend.
Boyfriend's going to see straight through you.
Can you come in here and tell me you've got a boyfriend?
You know what? You don't want to
I don't want to
I
talk
even
to
let
you
my 30-year-old daughter come on here.
No, my kids don't talk to me.
Riley.
No.
I would never let my daughter.
Riley.
Oh my God! He will go to any lengths to prove
I
himself
don't need to
right.
go any lengths. I just need to prove you fucking.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to Riley.
No, you're the one that's a racist, Chrissy. You're the one that's got a BNP fucking thingy, number plate on a car. So shut your fucking mouth.
I've had a boyfriend for 8 months.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I don't have children.
How did that recording find its way onto the web? How did that recording get on the web then?
Well, when you put recording into the court, the family court, they have to share it with the other side, and obviously they keep a copy. So there's 3 people in a family court, both sides, and the court that keep it. Just like all the other
What the hell
rubbish
your daughter actually feels about the way that you behave in life?
She's fine with it. Oh, she's fine with it because she can see that you're just a racist skaghead, babes. How does your daughter feel? Your daughter
I would never let my daughter on here.
Because she knows
the fucking horrible, vile cunts like you, Morris.
You're the horrible, vile cunt. Your own daughter called you a racist.
I couldn't give a fuck.
Exactly. I care about what
At least her daughter didn't tell a social worker that she was confused and bothered about what her father was doing.
Confused and bothered about, and she got on fine with the other 2 social workers.
Well, I didn't hear you deny it when you got accused of it.
Deny what? Deny what?
Exactly, Wendy. Exactly.
Deny what?
What a fucking idiot.
You guys really
denied it.
Brush up on your bollocks because you don't actually know what you're talking about, do you?
You didn't deny anything that social worker accused you of.
All that stuff that
Yes, I
you
did
were
actually.
saying.
Listen to it again.
If you don't watch your fucking self, I'll play it on my fucking stream.
Do it! Do it! It helps me! Because people listen to it, and where I will not say what happened in my private family life, you can put it out there and save me the fucking hassle. Because you know what? The next day, I had about 3 people turn around me and go, I never realised that happened. And I went, mate, I'm not about to fucking say it because it's embarrassing.
What? You think these people are going to go, oh, you're a great bloke? Yeah? I don't think so.
They understand a little bit more about what the fuck me and my daughter put up with.
Put up with what? From who?
I mean, from who?
You're going to have to listen to the recording.
Didn't have to tell you and your daughter hadn't had to put up with fucking anything. Your ex and your 2 boys are the ones that had to put up with you.
Leave his daughter alone, Babs. Leave the kids alone. The fuck
Why don't you leave the kids alone like bunch of gold?
And I Dookie, just to let you know, recording they're talking
while
about.
he talks about my daughter, I will fucking talk about
on the internet. Stop it, Maura. Stop making out blah blah. It's out on the internet, Maura.
They can leave themselves open to contempt of court, mate. So don't put it on Ghost Stream.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No. It's out in the public domain. Boo.
Wendy. Who the fuck? You know, out of everything that they've done to you, you've never got anyone nicked, have you?
Like, what do you mean?
What you want about?
Like who?
You've had people threaten to fucking use your dead husband's head as a football.
Well, yeah, if that makes them happy.
Oh my God! Who have you had?
You've never been able to get anyone nicked.
I've never tried, you fool.
You've never tried because you have to give your real name.
I've never tried because I don't. People like that don't really bother me.
You are.
Oh my God!
So you think that something that's already in the public domain is contempt of court? Really?
Who put it in the public domain?
Wendy and I haven't made our children walk through a boot sale with a sex doll, have we?
Neither have I.
Yeah, you did. I've seen the video.
I didn't. She was on earlier fucking denying that one again.
Well, of course she's going to deny it.
You silly old
You
bag.
got her to be a blatant liar like you.
No, I haven't. She doesn't lie.
I think you
No,
have.
of course she does. She's just like you.
So, Babs, how much did you pay for your heroin hit?
Oh my God, you're obsessed. Why do you want some?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. Did you pay for it, or did you work it off? Did you
I'm sure
spread your
she
legs?
paid for it, unlike you who stole your drugs.
So you're confirming that she's taking heroin, Wendy?
I don't know.
You just said it. You're just so easy to wind up.
Oh,
You're not winding me up.
Babs,
I know
Babs,
what
how
you're
much
doing.
heroin
You're a
did you do?
narcissist. You are a fucking narcissist.
Babs, how much heroin did you do
Babs
when you
fights all the time.
How much heroin did you take when you took your heroin, Babs?
Don't bite, Babs. He's not worth it.
Hey?
No, it's not about me being worth it. It's an honest question. And she
How
can't
much
answer
coke did you take when you took it?
None. I've never taken coke.
You're
Liar.
a liar.
I drank coke.
You are a liar.
No, I'm not.
Because
I've
even the
never
social
admitted to
worker
taking
turned around
anything
and
like
said
that.
that there's
Because
not
I haven't.
drugs and stuff like
You
that around
admitted
you.
to taking heroin, didn't you? You admitted
Not
to
that,
taking
Morris.
stag, didn't you?
Here, Babs, have you ever had a social worker tell you? Babs, have you ever had a social worker tell you they're concerned about your behaviour because of your drug intake?
No, but she's had her daughter call her a racist.
Morris has, haven't you, Morris? Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
No, seriously, no.
Do you know
Yes,
what?
you are.
Do you know what, Morris? Right? I
A
was
social worker,
children.
if she's
Yeah.
on a phone
So
call,
I had to go
is
through all
nothing
the
compared
checks with social
to you
services, and I came out
taking heroin,
perfect.
Babs.
Yeah.
Babs, she's
I've
heroin.
never had social services involved with my own children.
We
either.
don't believe you,
Unlike
Babs.
you.
Your children have called you a racist. That's
Yeah, like your boys have called you a racist.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
They
Your
don't
children
even want to see you. They don't even want to see you.
Your children don't even come to see you when
Yeah?
you do that.
Because I've been out
okay.
with my
Have you got
girlfriend this
black sons,
afternoon.
Wendy? Have you got
Okay.
black sons, Wendy?
Yeah,
Did you
my
try and poison
my sons, they hate me. Yeah. Oh.
Did you
I
try and
know,
poison your
just like
ex-partner,
my
Wendy?
children apparently hate me. I
What
know
did you say?
them.
Did you
They
try and
don't like
poison
me,
your
and
ex-partner,
you know,
Wendy?
even though I've been up
Well, I
there
tried to shut them up, yeah.
Did you try and poison your ex-partner, Wendy?
I wouldn't say poison, no.
Well, you put fucking tablets in his food to kill him.
Yeah, he fucking asked for it as well.
Oh, did he black your eyes? He should have done worse.
Oh, well, you want to be like many, many other women and put up with that shit.
Turn around and
How much did you
another
take your
male
heroin?
supporter of DV.
You admitted to taking
Yeah,
heroin.
you see, this
How
is
much
it.
did it cost?
Men like him want women to cower in the corner, right?
Yeah,
It
of
wasn't
course
going to
they
be
do.
me.
You ain't met my
I
missus,
can
love.
imagine the stories that his ex has got to tell about her life with him. I can imagine that they are fucking
I'd like
horrific.
to know what your daughter's got to say about why she thought you were racist. Why did you take that heroin, Babs?
Oh,
I
here
think
it
so,
goes.
you moustache.
Who's doing this? Oh, so
I fucking
silly.
told.
How much did the heroin cost you, Babs? That you admitted to taking?
Well, you need to learn. You need to learn to spell, mate, because that didn't even make any sense.
All right, let me read it out for you. Babs, how much did you spend when you bought heroin and took it?
Let me read what I saw. Chrissy, how much did the cocaine cost you that you
It didn't. I've never bought any cocaine. See, I can answer, Babs. I can answer that question, and I do answer that question. Why can't you tell us how much heroin you took when you took it? Why can't you answer that? Because you did. Babs, you're a skaghead. You're a fucking dirty, rotten, racist, skaghead grandmother.
Made your daughter walk around the car boot with a sex doll. You stole
no sex doll.
from somebody that you were friendly with. And you're a BNP member and you're friendly
never been
with
a BNP
BNP members.
Babs, you're a skaghead. You're a Tommy Robinson fan, for fuck's sakes.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I was going to say.
If she wants to give him money to snort cocaine, that's up to her.
Who says that?
Oh, you said this because I'm not giving money to you.
See, the thing is, right, you are very stupid because you've gone from getting drugs for your own use to getting drugs for someone else's use.
Well, no, that would make her a dealer. She hasn't said that.
Yeah,
you're the drug dealer. You are the drug dealer here.
Yeah.
You are the drug dealer.
You're the drug dealer, Chrissy, because you pay
can't be a dealer if you get high on a supply like Babs.
Sorry, say again, Aduki.
You can't be a dealer when you get high on your own supply like Babs.
Yeah, they don't get high on their own supply, don't they, Chrissy?
I don't. I've never done drugs.
Yeah, you got a second phone that's just
I don't
used to
smoke.
Yeah.
I hardly drink and I don't take drugs.
You got a second phone.
About you, though, can we, Wendy?
Yeah, right.
Can't say that about you, though, can we, Wendy? You racist old bat.
What?
You're a racist old bat, Wendy.
Oh, so are you.
No, I'm not.
Well,
You're
none
a
of us
racist
are
old
members of the BMP, but you are.
You're a racist old
You was at school with God, you're so old.
You were at school fucking knowing you're so old.
Christopher Murray.
Noah is younger than God.
I don't care what you say. You just do answer this.
The far right mantra, I don't care.
You can't fucking rattle me,
right
Lawrence. I know what you're doing.
I don't care.
I don't.
The far right mantra.
You'd know all about the far right, though, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't. I don't know much about the far right.
You would.
Far right. I've always been a lefty. I'm more centre left now.
You like hanging out with paedophiles. You like.
How can you
I hang about with. You've got paedophiles in your family, Wendy, ain't you? Your uncle was a paedophile, wasn't he, Wendy?
I've never heard that before. So
fucking liar.
Mate, you...
Oh my God, you fucking scum. First of all, he told me a prostitute, and then he cried because I told him that he slept with his daughter. And now he's trying to say that Wendy's uncle is a
fathers to her children,
pedophile.
didn't she, Wendy?
I thought it was
How
55.
the fuck did you get away? But your daughter's fine with this, isn't she?
Don't talk like a twat, Morris.
Yeah,
stop talking like a twat.
I'm not talking like a twat.
Yes, you are. You're talking like an absolute twat again.
Three different fathers.
You're a real man, aren't you? And what, you're so obsessed with Jupiter. You want to talk about her when she's not here. You're so obsessed.
When she's here.
You want to talk about her when she's not here.
She can jump on.
You want to talk about her when she's not here because you're obsessed.
I want to talk about her because guess what? All you ever did was talk about her when she weren't here.
All you want to do is sit and talk about Jupiter and have the picture in front of you.
Another man.
You're in love with her. You're in love with her.
As well as ghosts.
You're in love with Jupiter. Shut up.
It's because of you, Wendy, that we know Jupiter has got three different fathers to her.
I was lying. Yeah, I was lying.
Oh, so you're a liar. You're a self-admitted liar. I know you are, but I don't think you was lying about that one. I don't think you was lying about that one, Wendy.
I was lying.
Oh, my God.
I don't think
I'm begging you to shut up, don't it, Morris?
Tell us about Jupiter and the son that went to Belmarsh.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Again, you're lying, aren't you? You're lying.
The only thing I know is a fact, and Jupe says this. Her and Hector and that other bloke, Braden, they went outside of Belmarsh when Tommy was in there.
Yeah, so
You've been in prison, haven't you,
how
Morris?
did Hector feel when that Braden guy was shouting the worst fucking racial abuse?
You see, Hector is
backing him up.
Hector's sure of himself, and I expect him a very strong, independent man who doesn't cry. Who doesn't cry all the fucking time like you.
I bet you he cries. No, how racist his wife
If you say that, Ghost, then why are you letting this moron on your panel? Nobody can...
Mate, I'm less of a moron than you are. At least I'm not a skaghead. You're a skaghead, Babs.
You are fucking disgraced, Christopher Morris.
No, I'm telling the truth, though, Babs, and you've admitted it, you idiot.
There's nothing that comes out of your mouth.
Are you now denying that you took heroin?
Are you denying that you took cocaine and that you paid to people with drugs to vote for you?
I have never done that.
Denying
There you go.
You have to always
you put the allegation to me.
That is right. Really well.
It's not true. But you have taken heroin, haven't you?
Who for showed me all through?
Why is he giving it to the old Bill? You lying
all the proof. Who's got all proof?
You admitted taking heroin, didn't you?
I couldn't give a fuck what you say, Morris.
It's not what I say. I'm asking you, did you ever take heroin?
An old man up. I've seen you on videos having a go at neighbours for no reason.
Police all the time.
You beat an old man up.
An idiot. No, I didn't. An idiot shot at me and I knocked him out.
No, you didn't.
Yes!
You fucking
Police took him away in the fucking cop car, you idiot.
How proud are you that you knocked a 74-year-old man out?
Yeah,
It wasn't 74. He's in the same age range as me. He's older, but in the same age range as me.
Make you feel like a big man,
It makes me feel good seeing this idiot running forward, throwing punches at me, fucking cold like a deck chair.
Take on some of the young ones, Morris. You wouldn't get very
I take
far.
on all.
Yeah,
right, okay.
Actually, I'm not allowed to take any more on now because I did promise my missus that I wouldn't.
You'll have
Now, we talk about this fake missus.
Yeah, I know.
She's fake. Yeah, she's
But
fake.
she works for the police and he finds stuff
She
out
doesn't
from
work for the
her.
police.
Because she
I've never
goes,
said she works for the police.
behind her boss's
Chrissy,
back and he finds
Chrissy,
things
don't
out.
want me to ask
It's
you
a
what they're
criminal
asking you.
offence, Murray.
Rob, you read it out to me, bro.
It says, can you ask more about the firearms, replica, and drug possession before you go?
That's true. Yes, firearms replica that was on top
no
of his
convictions
freezer.
for
Yes,
firearms or drugs.
Yes,
I
it
have no
fucking was.
convictions for firearms or drugs.
That's very true, Dan Tarragon. He had a replica gun on top of his fridge freezer.
Oh, a replica gun, so it's something that's illegal.
Probably not.
I've got no conviction for any firearms or drugs. Thank you.
Yeah, but you got it though, didn't you?
No, I didn't have any. I've got no conviction for firearms
I
or
don't
drugs.
care what conviction you've got.
I know you had it. Yeah, that's all you fucking say, you right-wing racist old...
I know you had it, and it was on top of your fridge freezer.
What was on
Chrissy
top
had
of that?
special exemption. Chrissy had special exemption because he was flying over. He was flying over to the West Bank the next day to do his duty of clearing out some human animals in West Bank, Israel.
Are you just like
Wendy,
Don't you support him doing that?
Are you just obsessed with fucking Palestine in Israel or something? Every time you open your mouth,
wouldn't you support Chrissy now with the weaponry to go and do it?
You're obsessed, Bird's Nest. That's all you talk about.
You're obsessed with
Yeah,
birds?
Danny West, you're
I
right.
haven't spoken anything about it. I just brought
Well,
them up.
how is he getting away with firearms?
Chrissy will have firearms because
That is exactly
you're pro-Israel, right?
Morris.
Sorry?
No, but you're
That's
pro-Israel,
why
so
you're
you can't really...
meeting with somebody that works in the police force.
Right, look,
Because you're a fucking
the man's trying to get involved in the conversation. Sorry,
you're a fucking grass.
Birds Nest, go for it, mate.
You're a fucking grass.
Oh, look, Babs, Bird's Nest is trying to fucking join the
I'm just saying
conversation.
the scenario. I'm just saying, is it acceptable? I mean, if you had a reason to have the firearm, or maybe if you got a firearm that you're flying over to West Bank to clear out the land a bit like how the British do, I mean, isn't that legit? Like, I mean, Wendy would probably buy you some bullets to take with you.
Yeah, there's one problem there. There's one problem there, Bird's Nest. I'm not a Zionist. You see, my political view is that I want all the killing.
Yeah, you can't rise then. That's why you won't be able to rise, innit? Because you didn't get it. if you're not going to be fully British, which includes like the code word Zionist, then you didn't get it what British means.
Yeah, I know people
You have to serve it to all ends, innit?
I know people that call themselves British that aren't Zionist, bruv. I'm one of them.
If you imagine it right, how many Muslim nations, were gathered together to fight to create Israel during World War I, World War II, as it was being planned and plotted? The Muslims themselves were employed.
How fucking
The
funny
Ottoman Empire dismantled. No, look,
and what did the Ottoman Empire do? What did the Ottoman Empire do?
Well, it was dismantled for the thing to be gotten on and Palestine to be taken.
It was beaten into the ground. It wasn't dismantled, it was beaten into the ground.
Of course, it's war upon war, and it's war. At least you admit it, that it's about war and that, so you don't have to lie.
So what's
Don't forget to celebrate. Hang on, Maurice, let me make an announcement. Everyone must celebrate 8 years since VE Day on the 11th of May, Sunday the 11th of May, 8 years since VE Day. Yeah.
Yeah, you was in your late 20s when that.
I believe so. Oh, yeah.
Maurice.
Yeah.
What? How
Turkey's got his rights back now. Turkey's got his navy back. Turkey's got his rights to the sea back. They'll be doing like a lot of trade out of Turkey. Turkey's opened back up. The 100-year contract closed down the Khalifa for trading. It's over now.
Nobody cares about Turkey. Why don't you understand that?
Maurice, what about your conviction in 2008?
I haven't got battery
that one day.
I haven't got a battery conviction.
Well,
battery.
I actually believe. Do you know what? I believe anybody but you. And
well, yeah, but we can't believe you.
And I believe you.
You won't admit that you're a skaghead like you previously admitted you were.
And you won't fucking admit that you're a
got dealers local to
ahead.
I forget it though, Maurice, man. You keep going on about this thing, man, about someone's weakness.
I know, because I want to fucking know.
I agree
what
with
was your answer? Why won't the old racist skaghead answer?
Yeah. Well, you should pinpoint it down to once you're a Zionist and they start pumping all these drugs into you. Like, obviously, in the streets, this Zionist system is the one that gets all people hooked on drugs and everything, innit? Makes it available.
What, like Babs? Because I'm not on drugs.
Me, you, Babs, everyone, whoever's whatever, I don't know.
Hey,
you know.
Morris, what's this battery conviction from 2008?
I've not got battery.
It's not battery, Babs. It's battery.
Babs, did they have batteries when you were a teenager?
It's what?
Did they have batteries when you were a teenager?
Americans use battery. It's not battery. It's
battery.
Yeah.
That's even. I was just gonna say battery.
I posted link here. Yeah, I'll just read it for 2 secs. So Chrissy, it says it's on the Braintree and Witham Times, and it says it's talking about your. So one day, free in my new life, then he turned up. So a counsellor who broke a court order banning him from going near a woman has made her life misery, a court heard. And then at the bottom here it says the court heard Morris had a previous conviction for battery in 2008.
There you go, Morris. You're a violent.
Just so people know that.
Oh shit!
What he can catch you though, so watch out, yeah.
He's proven
that he can batter you.
Got nothing to say, Morris. You're a fucking
hunt you down, you know.
Thug.
He's a Zio hunter. He's looking for the Zionists. He's gonna hunt you down.
Oh my God!
This is the
telling his eyes, isn't it?
Feel sick.
He was convicted of breach of Zionism trial in Chelmsford Crown Court.
Bred him, innit? He especially bred him for Zionism.
In a victim impact statement read to the court, the woman said that he had moved from Malden to get away. Sorry, that she had moved from Malden to get away from Morris, who had left her suffering from stress and anxiety. She said that she had been forced to go shopping out of town to avoid serving West Highbridge independent councillor. Blah 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 blah. And at the bottom here, it says the court heard Morris had a previous conviction for battery in 2008.
Wrong.
It says it, Chrissy.
It's wrong.
It says it though.
It's wrong.
Wait, it says it.
I know what I've done, mate.
Wait, it says it.
And it also said in your uncle's court case that he pleaded, what was it, no contest. Why did he do that?
My God.
No, it said he got found not guilty. You forget about the last
Yeah, but he pleaded no contest, didn't he? Why did he do that?
No, I don't believe he did. And I wouldn't know. Even if he did, we've been through this, Chrissy, we've been through this. Even if he did, like, hour 15, I don't know.
Is your uncle gay?
Is your daughter lesbian?
No, she's got a boyfriend. You heard that earlier. So, is your uncle gay?
What's the battery conviction for?
Did your uncle have them two boys
conviction for? In 2008.
Morris, you are invited.
Chrissy, what's this battery conviction for in 2008, Chrissy?
There is no battery conviction.
Well, why is the newspaper saying that the court heard that you had one? Yeah, the court's heard that you had one.
The courts can hear anything they fucking want. They run themselves.
Doesn't honour the truth get discussed in court?
Is your uncle gay, Luke?
Is your dad gay?
No.
He was. He needs to tell you something. I was hanging out back at
your uncle was living with two fucking boys that he was trying to...
And you got convicted for harassing...
Your uncle
as well. Oh, this guy's a liar, by the way. He said that his conviction for harassment...
That he was trying to put his cock in.
Non-harassment... Oh, what was it? Non-molestation. You said it was because he turned up at your son's school. It wasn't because he turned up at the television. It was because he turned up outside his ex-missus' house. You stopped her to her new house and you smashed her window. Did it give the thing? Or did you damage the car in some form of way? But you followed her to her new house with her new boyfriend who was your ex-mate, and that's why you breached non-molestation. It's got nothing to do with turning up at the school at all. It says specifically that you turned up to her house.
The reason that I was there was that was where my son's school is.
Obviously disrupted the county lines operation. Just tell the truth, Chrissy. You have to disrupt the county lines operation.
We heard before how Richard Perry actually took the credit. Richard Perry, who is all right, admittedly by you. We have now heard, and there's evidence out there, how Chrissy's term as a left-wing councillor was actually influenced directly by the BNP. There's evidence out there. Richard Perry says it himself. He was the one who gave him the megaphone and made him do whatever he said in the council meeting. So there's further evidence that he used this little baldy as a left-wing fucking shill just to get the right-wing politics in. It's so clear, Chrissy. Anyway,
elderly women threatening with violence, Luke.
Atheist says it's just
How much did you spend on the drugs?
There's not much. There's not much on battery. I'm just wondering what because he said he's only got one conviction, but it says in here he's got a conviction for battery. It's not a big. Not a big battery. You could brush past somebody in a battery. Well, it says in the paper. Hang on. All right, guys. All right. Well, let's people. Who do we believe? Do we believe Chrissy or do we believe the paper?
I believe the paper.
I believe the paper. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the meeting. I did just jump on just to show that little article. If you're denying it, Chrissy, then that's on you. But I don't believe.
I am denying it.
2008 battery. We'll get around to that another time.
Are you a shoplifter, Babs?
What?
You're a shoplifter, aren't you?
Where the fuck does that come from?
You're a shoplifter, aren't you?
You set fire to Virgin. Yeah.
No, I didn't. Rather than say no, Babs, you've just given away that you're a shoplifter.
Oh my God.
You told other people, Babs, haven't you?
Oh,
what'd you steal? I don't know. It's just literally, I'm just reading the message. You're a shoplifter.
With balaclava. What balaclava, Babs?
Well,
she put balaclava.
Gremlin woman with a moustache, wouldn't you?
So who did you assault in 2008?
I didn't.
Yeah,
you hate it, didn't you? Everyone knows you're racist. Oh, that's a point, Wendy. They dug up a graveyard in Northern Ireland the other day, and they found 2 sets of bones in one grave.
Right.
Was it your mate Nairac?
Nairac.
Don't know.
Robert Nairac.
Robert Nairac, no. No.
How'd you know?
It wasn't him.
How'd you know?
I know.
So where is Nairac, do you know?
Disappeared.
Where's Nairac then? Because you're saying it wasn't him, but from what I've been told, they haven't been able to test the DNA to find out who the bones were from.
It wasn't Robert, okay?
How'd you know that?
I know it.
How? Did you? So you know it's not him, even though the authorities don't know who it is.
You see, what happens with the MOD and other things and what the press release are two different things.
Oh, right, so you're saying that the MOD lie?
Yeah,
Okay, so what are they lying about?
they lie about a lot of stuff.
Well, so what are they lying about, though?
The cover-up?
Because
Why don't
they...
you go and ask Robert's mates? I'm sure they'd be tell you.
No, I'm asking you.
I've just said it's not him.
How do you know? Because
It would be an impossibility for it to be him.
Oh, right, so is he still alive?
No.
Come on, Wendy. Spill the beans. Or is this one of your little fantasies that, you know, you'll find you're struggling to get out of now?
What do you mean?
Well, if the MOD, I mean, you're saying that the MOD lie.
They do.
Okay. So the MOD lie. So have they lied that there were two sets of bones in one grave?
Probably not. But if you
Okay.
heard that they were Robert, they're
I
lying.
didn't say that, did I?
Oh, okay.
I'm asking you. Because considering that's meant to have been your ex-lover, I thought you might know first.
Is that the Wendy that was mentioned in the article? Okay.
Look, if you want to take the piss out of a man that was murdered, carry on.
How do you know he was murdered? Did you murder
He
him?
was murdered, yeah.
You do like to try and poison your exes, don't you?
He was murdered by the IRA. What, you a fan of the IRA, are you?
How do you know that?
You can't just say Wendy murders random men and other
No, I
people
can
and
say
things.
that Wendy's tried to murder her
A
exes.
few cats,
She has
a
admitted.
dozen dogs, a few miscellaneous humans. You're gonna blame someone? Is that blameworthy thing?
Thank you, Bird's Nest.
Say again, Bird's Nest?
Once you are Zionized, are you telling me you're holding the account? You can't hold them to account, can you?
What, so, I don't follow you, bro.
Like the British Zionist methodology, the law does not apply to me. Do you understand?
Right. No, not really, bro. Because Wendy's a Zionist and I'm not.
Yeah, then you're supposed to kneel in it, take the knee or something, and get beheaded.
No, that's not me, bro.
Well, there you go. You have been now confronted by the Zionist wall. You're gonna have to start wailing on the wall now, because that's
I
what we're
ain't
doing.
no wall either, brother. That's just not me. You see, the thing is, right, yeah, Wendy's saying
Yeah.
that
Alright, go on.
the guy was killed, but they don't know. He might just fucking run off. He might be AWOL.
Yeah, but two of those guys that were involved that night did take off to North America. I think one of them did go back to Ireland, but yeah.
So
Yeah, they ran off.
if we've got no body, if we've got no body, we can't really state 100%.
No, but
No one's seen him die. No one's seen him killed. No one's admitted to killing him.
Let them take the piss out of a well-known execution. Let them carry on.
What are you talking about exactly? An IRA execution?
Something happened in Northern Ireland, yes. The thing is, anybody there that would be talking would probably be dead, right? So that's what.
How do you know he was executed, Wendy?
In the 2000s.
No, it wasn't in the 2000s. It was long before that.
How do you know that, Wendy? See, I'm thinking right now that you're a Walter Mitty.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking, like a missing person case?
Something like that.
No.
Go on, tell us all about it, Wendy. You know so much. Cat got your tongue, girl?
No.
You're talking about this paramilitary sort of stuff.
I'm not going to study his name talking to a fucking idiot like you.
How do you know he's dead? You don't even know he's dead, do you?
Will you go tell his mates that?
I don't know his mates. I'm not bothered. It's something you brought up to me, so I'm now replying to you in effect.
Huh?
Every time I hear that they've found or they're looking, in a certain place for a body in Northern Ireland, like the Troubles, I instantly think of, Wendy was fucking that Nairac guy. I wonder if that's him.
Well, my understanding...
So Robert Nairac is a part of a group of people called the Missing. And they're referred to as the Missing because they were executed by the IRA, who will not say where they put the bodies. Including in that group of people are women.
One moment. They've never admitted to killing the Missing. The Missing are literally...
Oh, yeah, they have. Yeah, they have.
They'd formally executed, wouldn't they?
Yes, they have.
Have they? Can you prove that?
So you are now an IRA sympathiser.
Yeah, but my understanding is he tried to make hero, he went in there with no backup, and even the other people that were supporting him kind of into the...
He went to a pub.
I know. I read it.
It took like 7 people to execute one man. I mean, it's quite unbelievable, really.
Well, he was
Wendy,
in SAS, right?
If you weren't talking absolute bollocks like that, yeah, we could half listen to you. It doesn't take 7 men to execute one man.
It took 7 people.
Yeah, but was he in SAS?
One man to
execute
one man. Now,
he was part okay, it's because our Duke is being sensible, so he belonged to something called Intelligence 14 slash...
Like I read a bit about it, not too much, but enough.
Intelligence 14 and SAS.
Okay.
What squadron?
Yeah, you're a fucking dope, you are.
So you don't even know that there's squadrons in the SAS?
I'm on about Intelligence 14, you fucking freak.
SAS as well, didn't you?
When did
I'm
you
on
answer your
about
own
what he was part of when he was executed, which was Intelligence 14, which you know nothing about.
Let's give you the answer.
You're involved in all that type of stuff, you're going to get espionage yourself one day.
He wasn't really a British asset.
Not every 007 mission is successful, you know what I mean?
It's because the British were working out that he actually worked for the IRA and the British were going to kill him. The IRA sneaked him out and he went off to Boston in America.
Is that right?
That's the other story, Wendy, isn't it?
In Argentina.
Conspiracy of lies, yeah.
Oh, wait, but what makes your truth any more true than that truth?
I'm not saying
he could have made it with Hitler's kids in Argentina.
All I know is you keep hot waters, you keep going, yeah.
Can I just make an observation? Babs has gone awfully quiet. Does that mean she's taking her nightly skaghead dose?
She's not here.
Babs don't know what you're talking about, that's why.
No, Babs, needed her fucking dose of heroin for the night to go to sleep.
He also, they're also trying to blame Robert for the Miami show band. When the Miami show band was murdered, Robert was actually in Hong Kong, so...
Was he? How'd you know? Was you there with him?
Believe me, I know, yeah.
But it's possible to build this cover with the IRA. I'm not saying for sure, but it's possible to build this cover for the IRA that maybe he aided them doing certain things. I'll leave it at that.
How do you know, Wendy? Because you don't, do you?
How do I know what?
Where he was.
I know he was in Hong Kong.
How do you know?
I'm not telling you anything.
He called
Was he sunk to the nuts? Was he sunk to the nuts in you? In Hong Kong?
Bangkok.
In 1970, let me think, I forgot the year it was, but whenever in the 1970 something, I shouldn't think so.
That happens when you get as old as you are. So come on, Wendy, how do you know that he was in Bangkok? Or Hong Kong, or wherever the fuck you think he was?
He was in Hong Kong.
How do you know?
I'm not telling you.
You don't. You don't. You're a fantasist, just like Sean.
What was he doing over there? All right, I'll leave it at that.
Seeing lady boys?
No. You see, Morris, you don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't.
And it sounds to me like you believe every conspiracy theory going.
What I'm talking about.
You believe every conspiracy going.
I certainly don't tell lies like you do.
I'm not lying.
Well, how do you know that he was in Hong Kong or Bangkok? How do you know?
I said Hong Kong, and I'm not telling you how I know anything. I'm not telling you how I know anything.
What you should have said is, I need to save his reputation because I loved him, and I'm going to say that he was somewhere that he wasn't, so that no one thinks bad of him, and I'm going to lie. At least I don't lie.
You're just annoyed because I won't tell you.
No, I'm not annoyed. I don't really care.
The annoyance. The thing is, I mean, all this, that, and this aside, I mean, the tone in your voice is of dissatisfaction, Wendy. Like, why is that?
Well, because he dares to pretend that he understands or knows anything about Robert Nairac when he doesn't.
Alright, in general.
I knew that another set of bones was found in a grave in Northern Ireland, and they were suspected to be one of them missing. That's what I knew, and that's what I brought up. And ever since then, you have bullshitted that you know that he was here and he was there and this was that.
It's not Robert. All I said was it wasn't Robert.
You never served in the army, and you've got some sort of weird fetish for a dead soldier.
Yeah, I believe my name is Una Flynn.
Is it? Is that what Jupiter told everyone?
Chrissy, we're going to look at an article.
Is that what Jupiter told everyone about you?
Yeah.
Jupiter.
Was it true, Una?
No.
Here, we're going to look at an article.
So are you calling Jupiter a liar?
Here's an article of Robert Nairac. The only thing I want to know, Wendy, is scroll down until let's see it. Yeah, just fallen in love with a girl he called his Wendy. Is that you?
Well, somebody wrote that and added that in there.
Didn't you once say that would have been incestuous?
Well,
like I'm saying, the bones that were found were not of Robert.
How do you know that?
I'm not telling you how I know.
Look, last time I read the article, they hadn't been able to check the DNA of the bones. So they don't know.
That's fair enough then, but when they do check it, you find that it's not Robert Nairac, okay?
Is that because you've got Robert Nairac fucking sort of like handcuffed underneath your fucking seat?
Yeah.
Then you got pictures of Robert Nairac on the channel. We'll be together again.
I do. I have a call picture.
Yeah, and it says we'll be together again.
That's, they never make them. Did they make a film out about it yet?
Not yet.
No, they never They won't be making no movie about Robert.
Are you pissed off that he ran off to Boston without you?
Yeah, you think he ran off to San Francisco? I don't care.
No, I didn't say I think it. I asked you it as a question.
You see, when you know the facts, people like you make themselves look stupid.
All right,
So you
well,
say what you like.
Tell me the facts. Tell me the facts.
You can say, well, I'm not telling you nothing.
No, I know, because you know nothing.
I'd rather be known as Una Flynn.
Right. Okay, what does that mean? Is Una Flynn in a romantic relationship with Robert Nairac?
She claimed to have been. She even claimed to have had his child. Absolute rubbish.
Right, so Jupiter basically accused you of being in a incestuous relationship with a dead man.
No, she said they did a stream and they said they said that my name was Una Flynn. It was all jokes, Morris. It didn't bother me then, and it doesn't bother me now.
It wasn't a joke. It was deadly serious. Come on.
It was a joke. It was a joke then, and it's a joke now.
What the fuck? Put the stream out. It was deadly serious. I can remember being sent some of it. You stalked Tony Blair's wife or something, Sherry Blair.
Yeah, of course I did. Sherry Blair, yeah.
I don't know, I'm just saying. That's what Jupiter said, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course, I ran around stalking this woman.
So that's what Jupiter said, wasn't it? That's what Jupiter said, wasn't it?
It doesn't matter, it was funny.
Okay, I don't find it funny.
I did, because I know it's not true.
And you said that Jupiter's children have 3 different fathers, didn't you?
Yeah, I was lying, yeah. Outright lying.
Why do you lie, Wendy?
Huh?
A single lie uncovered casts doubt on every truth.
Oh, what, you've been leading some more philosophy, have you?
I'd like a bit of philosophy. And that is a very true saying. Because if you get caught in a lie, if you admit you're a liar...
We've caught you and only keep doing this saying, that's not true, that's not true.
Breaking the rules, Chrissy.
If I say it's not true, it's not true.
Chrissy.
Yeah, that's because you're a narcissist, okay?
Chrissy, it's spyware.
Does not apply to Zio.
Sorry, what?
You can't, man.
I said it's spy work. It's to throw suspicion off.
Yeah, you can't blame. The law don't apply to Zionists, man. You keep making a mistake trying to hold Wendy accountable. I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
So who's that Wendy?
Well, I like to try and believe that we're all...
that article you showed, somebody must have written that in.
Yeah.
It's online in a few places, not only one place. Just write Robert Nairac in Google plus is Wendy, and you'll get a dozen at least articles.
Yeah, someone's been messing with the articles and putting my name there.
No. So it's your name, so it's you then.
Wendy.
Oh.
So, was it Robert Nairac that you tried to poison?
Are you off your fucking head?
Well, I'm just asking because so far,
I'd give my life for Robert
like
Nairac.
Bond ladies, man. She's well pissed now. It's like Bond ladies.
Wait. So shut up,
seriously, right? Your best internet buddy Jupiter has basically said that you were this fucking weird named woman. That's it.
Golden Day Bond lady.
She's called you
Wendy
Robert Nairac's ex-lover.
Bond film.
And you have admitted to trying to poison your ex-lover. So I'm just working it out. Are you more believable than Jupiter?
You're putting 2 and 2 together and getting fucking 55, you idiot.
No, I'm not. I'm not putting 2 and 2 together. I'm asking you what the truth is, according to you.
I'm not telling you anything.
Chrissy, they call that a cleanup.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you anything.
You don't have
because you're guilty then, isn't it? Are you doing the no comment interview?
I hope this younger generation is taking notes and seeing this older generation sorting and solving out these mysteries just before they kick the bucket. So everyone pay attention, right?
Wendy's got another couple of years to go. She might make 100 yet.
Right, so now with the urgency, I know you guys are trying to solve these little mysteries. This article back in 1945, I knew it.
Wendy, you've already told us all enough. You told us everything about Jupiter. And as much as you and Jupiter say that you was lying and stuff like that.
Yeah, and as much as you keep trying to cause trouble, Morris, it's not going to work, Morris. It's not going to work.
And you hate it that she's your best mate online.
Yeah, and you're a narcissist, and you want to rise out me. It's not going to happen.
If I am a narcissist, at least I've got fucking standards.
No, you don't. Narcissists don't have standards. All you want is full control, and you're not going to have it.
No, I don't want any control.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. What control am I going to try and gain off of you?
Well, why would you ask such personal questions for a start?
Well, because it come up in the news and you brought up the subject previously.
What subject?
The Nairac subject.
Yeah, ages ago, and then all of a sudden today, you decide, Robert, what was his name? Yeah, Robert Nairac. They found 2 bones. Wow, yeah, all right then.
They found 2 what?
2 bones.
They found 2 bombs.
Yeah, bombs. Yeah.
Who did?
2 bones.
I thought she said bombs. I was going to say, what's the offer?
2 bones.
So they got him stoned and killed him, apparently, according to you. Is that right, or what?
They got him what?
They got him stoned and then killed him or something?
No, they tortured him, tried to get him to talk. He wouldn't talk, and then they executed him.
How do you know that?
Doesn't matter how I know it, Morris.
Look, you just told me loads. You said you weren't going to tell me anything.
It was after
I'm not telling you anything that's not already out in the public atmosphere, kind of thing.
Public atmosphere, eh?
Yeah.
So, who knows that they tortured him? My guess would be his torturers, yeah?
Yeah.
So was that you?
Wow.
Because
No.
I'm just... seriously, I'm just doing the sort of like,
At least Iduki came out with a sensible, he knows that 2 fled to the USA. They knew to get out of Dodge kind of
Yeah,
thing.
well, I knew that as well. They went to Boston.
So why are you asking if it was me?
Because I wanted to know whether... Because you're claiming that you know more than the MOD.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You said the
I
MOD...
said the MOD lies, and they do lie.
Yeah, they might lie, but you apparently have got the truth, so you obviously know more about this than the MOD do.
Wait a minute. I didn't say the MOD didn't know the truth. What I said was the MOD lied.
Okay, so what's the truth?
I'm not telling you anything that's not already out there.
You don't know, do you?
Were you in Northern Ireland at some time?
She wasn't even in the army.
No. I didn't say army. I'm just asking, was she ever
Yes,
in
I've
Northern
been to North. Yes, I was in Northern Ireland.
Ireland? Okay.
She wasn't in the army, though.
Were you working at a pub at the time?
No.
Okay.
Was you a prostitute at the time?
Well, I don't want to know about that. That's Babs.
Oh shit, yeah, Babs, I knew.
She's gonna come back up.
Right, so like, for how many years have you seized Northern Ireland for?
Who?
I first heard she was over there in 1381.
Hang on, how long have we, since 1922, I believe?
What is it though? Is it like a union of like friendship, or is it like you seize the land, or what is it like? You got to explain.
No, we have the 6 counties, and the Republic of Ireland is the Republic of Ireland, but it doesn't have Northern Ireland. Simple as that, that's ours.
There's not another Palestine then, where you just...
It's a bit similar. It's a bit similar.
Why? Why is it similar? Why?
Well, because of the troubles. It's not now. There's peace now, thank God.
Oh,
but,
right. It's peace.
It
was a bit like you guys explained. Like there was a lot of skirmishes going on and such.
They couldn't get on with each other. So hang on. So what you had is you had unrest in Northern Ireland between the Catholics and the Protestants. The Catholics were being treated really badly by the government. They couldn't get jobs. They weren't allowed to vote. They had bad housing, so the Catholics weren't very happy. And so there was a lot of skirmishes. I'm trying to tell this guy about it, right? So there was a lot of riots and everything going on. Our government, in its stupidity, our government about is Israel and Palestine.
Chrissy, you're
Babs,
not a
when
Zionist.
you
You are
You haven't got
fucking intimidating.
the license to like.
When is Gremlins 3 coming out, Babs?